Hello guys, I'm Maniac, and I am the one and only Spider-Man. With GameAccess.net, welcome to my live Twitch broadcast. We are resuming Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4.
So, numerous witnesses saw Spider-Man swinging through Times Square like the glory hound he is, firing webs at electronic billboards and causing them to reboot. Granted, those billboards are an eyesore. In my day, sign painting was an art. But the more pressing question is, what was he up to? I have a theory. He is infecting these billboards with a virus so that they will subliminally hypnotize pedestrians. Hypnotize them into what? Into liking Spider-Man! And he's been doing it for years! This is the only plausible explanation for how many fans this menace seems to have!
Okay, right now we've been asked to show up at, basically Jefferson Davis's...
10:30. Armored vehicle is under attack by masked hostiles. Incident was reported near Sugar Hill. Over.
Well, hopefully this isn't the Sugar Hill Gang. Actually, I miss the Sugar Hill Gang. Let me tell you something. When I was in high school, I used to sing,
Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works.
I used to sing Sugar Hill with, my friends. And, we loved it. I mean, I love their music. Alright. Well, I've already got most of this stuff already taken care of. Alright, that's it. Time to get it done now. Come on. Why isn't a spider drone coming out? Alright. One thing that does drive me absolutely crazy. Ah.
Say goodnight.
That's two down. Third, okay. Got him.
Demons aren't just a street gang.
Yeah, sorry that took so long, guys. I meant to do it quickly, but the problem with doing that, well, I made level 20. Okay, can I unlock what I want to unlock now? Let's see. Well, there's no request for new suits. Gadgets, maybe? Okay. I can improve my impact webbing. Maybe my web bombs? No, I need more base tokens, but I can get more base tokens in a little bit. I need challenge tokens for those, which I don't have. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, what about skills? No. Yeah, I kind of want that one. And I also kind of want this one. What are you going to do? I need to level up more. I don't have enough stats here right now. Alright, let's do a couple of things before my regular viewers come in. There should be more than enough here to get me to level up at least a little bit more. I need more tokens, I need more stuff, so... If I level up a bit, hopefully that'll get me to...
She's leading me on a chase, but that's what's gonna help me find her. By feeding all the past locations into an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin.
Oh, felt something there. Somewhere over here. I can feel it. Oh, maybe over here?
Hello, cat. I was too late to stop her here. But one or two more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout.
Alright, that takes care of this stakeout. I kind of want to level up a bit more. The birds would be easiest to go for. But right now what it really wants me to do is go for more of these bases. At this point, basically looking for the birds is going to be research tokens. I don't want to do the side mission right now because I kind of want some viewers to come in first before we start messing around with that. So, what do you say we do some boring things right now as we wait for the stream to populate? I'm sure I didn't stream yesterday and I know I shouldn't have... Okay, there's a crime.
Ha! A pigeon! Don't fly away, please! I wonder if pigeons eat spiders.
Okay, we almost got him.
Okay.
I think I lost a crime, though. That kind of sucks. Sometimes you gotta prioritize. Unfortunately, I triggered the crime and the pigeon at the same time, and I really needed to prioritize the pigeon. Kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Alright, let me say we do... Since we're in the area, we might as well do a research station. This one's a pretty fun one. No,
Now,
JJ.
there's one thing I can't abide. It's egomaniacs who use the internet solely to draw attention to themselves. And we
Hey!
have a real meeting of the minds in that respect, as the online personality Screwball pranked fellow narcissist Spider-Man into an epic snipe hunt that put innocent people in danger. On the one hand, Screwball did show us all just how gullible and reckless Spider-Man is, rushing headlong into dangerous situations without knowing or caring who he'll hurt as long as cameras are on him. On the other hand, Screwball herself is no better. Unlike me, she's not trying to expose wrongdoers like Spider-Man as a public service. She's just in it to promote herself, which I think is absolutely despicable. Now don't go away. Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson will be right back after this important message about how you can buy my book.
I get you. Yeah, we try not to interrupt any of the voice acting in the game. Steam heat is the most environmentally friendly method for in-home heating. True. High-pressure steam stuff is not something that you would normally find in suburban areas, but you will typically find it on college campuses. Okay.
Pete, my mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way.
Isn't it... Okay, here's my question. I'm trying to figure out who's at fault, at least in this one. Is it the...
Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take them out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story?
Oops. Yeah, the reason why I bring this up...
Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me. Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily.
Shouldn't it be the business of the Steam company to fix these? I'm trying to figure out, well, who would have faulty regulators? And all I can think of is maybe the Steam company? If that's even a thing. I don't even know if Steam companies are actually a thing, but... I think the implication is that this might be like a low-income house building. Which typically pays for damages or covers damages. Because obviously the building has to be in tip-top shape for the tenants, obviously. Otherwise, why would the tenants want to live there? Okay. I think I've almost got everybody. 14 out of 15. Oh, one right here.
Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly.
But that having been said, shouldn't it be the Steam companies? You know, obviously it's their product. And I know for, like, electrical companies and things like that, if I'm having any problem with my service, they have to come and fix it. And typically they also do preventative maintenance by coming in and switching out boxes every once in a while.
I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this.
I mean, again, I don't know what the rules are if you're a Steam company. Maybe you're responsible for your own regulators, but if it's their service, if it's their product.
Howard Pigeon, don't fly away, please.
All right, let's catch the bird. We will get it. Come on, here, Pidgey, Pidgey, Pidgey. This is just an excuse to get you to swing around the city, but darn it, it's a nice excuse to swing around the city. Ah, I should have caught that. I see what you want to do. Where are you going? I don't have these routes mapped out. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, that was definitely a bird. What do we got here? Visibly shaken. Well, since I'm here in Harlem anyway, I might as well fix Harlem. I'll do all the research stations here while we wait for our subscribers to come in. And until that happens, if that doesn't happen, we'll do the Fisk thing, because I really do need. I don't need research tokens right now, but I really do need base tokens. I don't feel super awesome about this one. Cloaking tech intended for, oh, this one. This is a tougher one for military drones, and then we got to do this one at night. This is typically one I'd save for last, but you're probably not going to save this one for last for a couple of reasons. Typically because some of the other ones take later to unlock. This one's a bit of a frustrating one.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Yeah.
What if I'm the one who tests it? Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous, and the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it, and I'll need to be cloaked. Nailed it. Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
Okay. First things first. I don't like this costume for this particular one. We're going to switch it. And I just realized... How about this one? Yeah, I was going to use Spider-Man 2099, but I don't have that one. I don't have that one right now. So what I'm going to have to do is I'll just use this one for now. Yeah, sorry. I can't swing at all. Yeah, if you get into them, they kind of give up on you. Alright. Again, you can swing. You can't swing, but you can climb. You still got your spider powers in this one.
Sorry, drone, but your data lives on.
Okay. Apologies for that ring. Okay. Still stealthy. I'm sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Better you than me.
Alright, that one's good. And this one right here can actually be the most frustrating out of all of them. So, we're not going to do it right now. That one we can deal with later.
Didn't see it coming, did you?
That one's frustrating. Sorry about this one. This one's going to be a bit tougher because...
I'm always breaking
there we
stuff.
go. Where'd he go? Okay. Alright, so I got about probably 6 or so more drones to go. No, 5 more drones. Let's see.
Another one bites the dust.
4 more drones.
Crash one drone.
Okay. 3 more drones. Yeah, I know I'm doing them cheaply.
These armed drones.
I'm just being thorough. Okay. 2 more to go. These are gonna be pretty easy. You can just study their pattern and let them come to you. The game allows that. Okay, where's the last 2? I'm sorry, where's the last one? It's over here. It's down on the ground. Yeah, there it is. This one moves a bit.
Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Like this one? Spider-Man Noir. Played by Nicolas Cage. And switching time of day, because there are some research stations that basically will go with whatever time of day it is, but then there are others that require a specific time of day in order to work properly. Alright. What's left? Fisk hideout and one research station. Then there's a Fisk hideout here. Okay. Well, I want to do the research station first, and then do the Fisk hideout. And again, if we get a live viewer, I'll offer to do the side mission. But for right now, I just kind of want to clear up stuff, because the regular viewer that's been watching this is more interested in storyline missions, and I really don't want to do storyline missions until I clear up some of the overworld. There's just so much to do in the city, and there's so much I've been neglecting, particularly the Fisk Towers. So, what I'm going to have to do now is make up for that until they return, in which case I'll offer to do like the secondary mission.
Reported. Any units in the vicinity, please respond. Incident was reported near Sugar Hill. Over.
Yeah, alright. There's a event, there's a crime going on. I probably shouldn't keep the noir suit on for right now, but it's fine for right now.
Okay, this one confounded me for a while. Apparently Spider-Man's been seen throughout the city tampering with steam regulators. Aside from generally being a vandal and a troublemaker, why would he do this? I'll tell you why. Because when the city has to send crews out to fix these problems, they need police to direct traffic around them. That's officers who aren't stopping crime. Which leaves, say it with me, Spider-Man. He's trying to take our brave officers' jobs.
That's also basically cops that are basically doing their thing. You know, a cop that's out, you know, in a speed trap or something is technically not solving any murders. So, you could make that argument for a lot of things, but there are certain cops for certain jobs. That's how it's always been, as far as I know. My point is that I typically don't normally see beat cops.
Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works.
Cops quote-unquote working the beat. I typically don't see them, you know.
The police will take it from here.
Yeah. There are certain cops for certain things. That's always going to be the thing. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm going to switch the costume. Okay. This is the closest we get in the game to the black suit, by the way. Seismic monitoring station trained on the fault line running beneath Central Park. Really hoping Oscorp doesn't decide to ask this question and try to sentimental value to it. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. This one actually requires the use of the ground pound.
Hey, Pete, do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. Gotta drop
All right.
onto the street hard to generate enough force.
Alright, I see two of them.
Found a trouble spot.
Alright, we got two trouble spots right now. There's one down.
Did it! But that's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading.
Watch your cars, guys.
I don't have much time. If Oscorp was actually using Harry's station, they'd have found the problem before it got this bad. Of course, if there is an explosion, they'll blame it on Harry.
It's a win-win scenario.
Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet.
School in the city, but now maybe it's safe.
Gotta hurry.
I'm in the street. Can we not discuss my personal business?
Wow, I didn't know the game was that detailed. Alright. Alright, I see something.
There's the spot.
Alright, let's do this. I cannot imagine how mad the New Yorkers are going to feel. Somewhere around here? Yeah, it's over there. Alright, let's beat it.
Always helps to take the pressure off. Wish it was that easy for life in general.
Got
Harry's
it.
station prevented a major explosion. You can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work.
What we're going to do is we're going to cause minor explosions to prevent major explosions. I don't know how well that works in real life, but...
Big time! Haha, you're the kingpin now, right?
Nice. I think he just likes my suit. Oops. Alright, what do we got? Two Fisk towers. Black Cat's downtown. It's basically just these two Fisk, what do you call it? Bird. I think I can do this one right now. Let's see. Can I disarm... I know I can disarm guys with small arms. Can I disarm guys with larger arms? Yes, I can. Good. Yeah, I can. Okay, that's good. You want to make sure you unlock some skills, because sometimes they're going to ask you to do certain things for the bases that require certain skills to be unlocked, or certain skills to make the task easier.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
That's what we're doing, ain't it?
Don't get me wrong. He's still got resources, but we gotta play him careful.
Hey, this is where we show what we can do. We're management team.
Sorry, man. If the boss gets out, good, we're gonna get
The guys who didn't do good, they get fired.
yeah. Kind of fired, you don't gotta worry about finding your next job.
That's me, the boss is handling it right. I'm back strong. Showing and Tombstone and all these other yahoos who did the exactly. We came back and nobody crossed.
We kept things from getting too out of control.
Alright, that's 5 down. Let's yank him.
Bring them down already.
2 more to launch and we should be good.
I don't like the smell of this.
Alright, that's it.
We need to back up.
Let's take him out.
It's Spider-Man! You know what to do.
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write.
He's beating us by being better than us.
Backup's here. Why don't I have backup? All right, nobody likes me.
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
This does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets by any means necessary.
Enough talk! Take him down before he knocks us all out.
Reinforcements! You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
I missed. Yeah, still no web blossom. Okay. Alright, I got the focus bar full now.
More of them! It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
Okay, that hurt.
I'm gonna blow your brains. Take him down before he knocks us all out.
I should have recorded this.
Who's left? Got him. And that is 3 crime tokens. Not crime tokens, base tokens. Which I needed. I needed some base tokens, so...
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
Definitely needed those base tokens. Sounds good. Alright, so that's 1 set of base tokens down. I won't bore you guys. Yeah, I'm not going to bore you guys by making you watch more base attacks for right now. Let's go for the bird. And maybe the research station. I kind of want to give you guys some diversity right now. I got that one. I got that one. We can go for the bird. We can go for the research token. We can go for the cat. Basically, we're going to go for some other stuff. I didn't want to bore you guys with base tokens. I just needed some. Those things can be kind of tedious, and you don't really get to see the city that much when you mess around with them, so. Requires challenge tokens. That's not unlocked yet. That requires challenge tokens. Okay, so I got a web bomb. Web bomb upgrade. Cool. Alright, let's go for the bird. And I gotta give applause. You can clearly tell when you're looking at Central Park, you know, they made specifics about, well, what kind of area are we looking at here? What time of year it is? And the Insomniac boys clearly made the conscious intention to have Central Park, have this game take place during the fall.
Officers, be advised. A mugging was just reported. Reports place the scene at Central Park.
Alright, we'll take care of that.
Oh, it is on. Ow! It's the spider guy! What are we supposed to do with that?
Okay, I thought I had a Web Blossom. I guess I didn't.
Kick it up a notch. Like fish in a barrel.
Oh, that guy.
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk.
Yeah.
Well, they are going to jail, so... Thanks.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's only like one set of crimes in here, in Central Park, I don't know if that's based on real life or whatever, but yeah, there's no, other than the thug crimes, there's no other major gang activity that takes place in Central Park. It is pretty to look at, though. Now, again, there has been a lot more talk online. Since we're here right now, I might as well show it to you. Oh.
Repeat, assault reported. Please converge on Central Park.
People still want them to replace the Fist Tower with the Baxter Building. Again, that's not the right spot for it.
Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back.
Oh, what? It's not fun getting beat up? We'll sit with that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
They were gonna kill me.
Yeah. When you think about the real world, what is a mugging? A mugging can be argued, granted, I don't know, and I don't want to get philosophical with myself. Maybe people should be here for me to have this kind of conversation. But I always, as a person who spent their whole life being bullied, the concept behind it should be something along the lines of maybe the thoughts behind a mugger are the.
Man, I wish I spoke pigeon.
Although some people do disagree with me because, hunger and desperation can sometimes affect it as well. But when you think about, the thoughts behind a mugger's intention, desperation notwithstanding, because again, when people are desperate, who knows what they're capable of. Is that dissimilar from bullying? What is it? It's like, well, you're a person who's assumingly got some kind of edge, whether it be physical strength or some kind of weapon, and you're going to use that to prey on a quote-unquote victim. That's not quote-unquote. You are looking for a victim. When you think about it, is that exactly what a bully is? With the exception of a bully is going to get nothing out of it except for personal satisfaction. And pretty shallow personal satisfaction for that. Didn't mean to get philosophical with you guys this early in the this early in the stream. I am curious to hear more people's take about that sort of thing, though. I mean, you hear people, quote-unquote, talking about bullying in the news a lot recently, but the quote-unquote experts that they have bringing in are not exactly people that have... These are people with academic concepts, but no real-world concepts, you get what I'm saying? It's all book learning for them. So usually you'll get people come in on the news when they're trying to talk about bullying, and it'll just usually break down to bullying is bad, which it is. But you very rarely actually see on the news anything other than the most shallowest of in-depth analysis. And, maybe that's because of time. obviously, because there's only, maybe you get 30 seconds to a minute to have somebody on the news, and usually it's like the news people are the last people that have any concept of what this is. So they don't know how to report on it properly.
Every data point helps. Who she robbed, where they live.
Maybe over here? I see a painting. Oh, maybe over here. I feel something here.
Hello,
there.
cat. I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. Stealing from a country singer. She's getting creative. But I'm getting closer. One more ought to do it.
Alright, we got two options. We can go for the black cat stakeout. We could go for the... where are we? Well, there's more demon crimes to go for. I'll tell you what, we'll go for the black cat stakeout since I'm here in the district anyway, and I might be able to pick up some demon crimes while I'm here. Yeah. Let's finish up the black cat.
1034. Reports of multiple shots fired. Officers are on scene. Please proceed to Hell's Back. Over.
Real talk, guys. The destroying New York stick is getting old.
No fair. You called in reinforcements. I don't get to do that. Got him. There's the last guy. Oh, I got him.
Maniac, but he loved New York. The demons, though. Seems like they just want to tear the city down.
Alright, well, I'm pretty close to the bird, if you've heard the word. So, yeah, I guess I'll go for the bird first for diversity's sake. And then I'll go for the cat.
Pigeon alert! And the chase is on.
Have you ever been driving along, going to work or church, minding your own business, when suddenly, bam, you hit a pothole, damaging your car and ruining your whole day? Well, you know who to blame. No, non-city bureaucracy. Spider-Man. He's been seen leaping down from great heights to pound the ground with maximum force. Why? There's only one possible reason I can think of. He hates us, and he wants us to be miserable.
Spider-Man, I can't believe it. Whole family's reunited.
No sweat, Howard. These birds are lucky to have you.
I tried. Sandra was always better with them. They're her birds, really.
Well, now that she's gone, they're yours.
Feels like a part of her lives on that way, you know?
I definitely know. You're a good man, Howard.
Anytime you want to stop by and see the family, feel free. Dad says he misses you. Thanks again, Spider-Man.
Alright.
Location should give me the data I need to find Black Cat.
So this should clear up the black cat.
She's got about 49 million in loot. I reach her before she gets to 50 and she might go straight. Bam. Oh man, that's the gallery where they keep the Jade Tiger. That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia, quick. Found her hideout. Gotta get there before she leaves town.
Oh, I forgot. If you trigger this, you gotta go for it immediately. I'm sorry. Let's see. Where's the map? Give me the map. Oh, there's the map. Alright, I think I got all the birds. Yeah, I got all the birds. But I think if I miss this hideout, I think like the game will get, I'll get a game over. Hey, welcome to the stream. We're about to find the black cat. All right, let's catch her. Hopefully, we'll catch her. Okay.
Attention all units. Active robbery of an armored car. Report came in from near Ansonia. Over.
Freedom Tunnel. Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something.
I don't see anything. I know it's here. There.
Bingo.
Found it.
This looks like everything she stole. But no sign of Felicia. Financial data on the Maggia crime families. Is she trying to blackmail them?
5 books, 5 Maggia crime families. That is a setup for the DLC, I think.
Wine from a Maggia vineyard.
Probably worth $5.
Fisk reported this stolen a few years back.
That is definitely Vanessa Fisk, his wife. Guitar. More cats.
Aw, look. Cat's dancing with the little spider. Also imprisoning him in a jar against his will. Cute. Very cute.
Well, she does wear that outfit. There's a good chance she could be kinky.
Wow. First time I caught Felicia, she was trying to steal this. Looks like she finally went back to finish the job. What's this?
Spider.
Sly Fox?
You raced here to redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering. If you've got it, flaunt it.
This couldn't all have just been a game, could it?
Yeah, it was.
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? How? That place is like Fort Knox.
All those cats you found? When they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up, boosted their signal, and deactivated the alarms. No one even saw her sneak in.
She knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me, again. What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Are you smiling? You sound like you're smiling.
Gotta go.
Man, this is the dark suit.
Now, some people boldly say I make up stories about Spider-Man. And this will not help my case because it sounds outlandish. But I have personally seen listener-recorded video of Spider-Man snatching pigeons. Pigeon napping. Why? What possible purpose could there be for such aberrant behavior? I've thought about it long and hard, and I think I've figured it out. He's eating them. We've always assumed Spider-Man is a man with the attributes of a spider. But what if it's the reverse? What if somehow a spider gained the powers of a man, and he's stalking his prey? Somewhere there's a giant web with these poor pigeons stuck in it, waiting to be devoured. And will it stop at pigeons? Will we be next? I promise you this. I will not rest until I have the answers.
My God. It's brilliant! The perfect theory.
gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM. Say goodnight.
Okay, stay down. You go down.
Why do the demons need that much cash?
Alright, let's go back to the one we were just at. Sorry about stopping there for the crime, but like I said, you only get the opportunities. The crimes spawn randomly, so when they happen, you'll kind of want to go for them, especially given the fact of if you're in a district you don't normally go to. Like right now, this district, we definitely got all the thug crimes all taken care of, but we don't have any of the crimes. Well, before this one, we didn't have any of the demon crimes. As you can see here, the crimes do stack. So, like, well, we didn't do any demon crimes here. No, we didn't complete all the thug crimes here. We'll go back to that area. This district we did finish. This one's partially finished. This one's partially finished. That one is finished. So, it's kind of a toss-up. We'll have to come back to these areas later on. Okay. Alright, let's see. I think this is one of the last ones. New York is renowned for its pristine drinking water. That is not a joke. That is true. New York does have some of the cleanest and most good-tasting tap water ever. And if you don't believe me, Penn and Teller did an experiment about it a couple of years ago on one of their shows, where they basically spent, you know, they rented a place, they set up this fake shop, basically, where they had basically just all this, just New York tap water they got from a hose, and they just served it to rich people for like $60 a glass, saying it was all this rare water, and it wasn't. I think they gave the people's money back, because again, it was just a joke, but yeah, New York, everybody's been saying New York water is the best. It's also the best for making pizza.
Stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish, and if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab, but I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
Yeah, New York pizza. A lot of people will say, well, it's the imports that you know, everything that causes good New York pizza. But the truth is that it's really not. It's the water.
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-force is jump off a tall building.
Oh, of course.
One around is Oscorp.
Wish I could do this in a lab. There's no time.
No, still not tall enough.
Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
Maybe this one over there. Trying to find a tall building. There's the Oscorp Tower over there. This building looks pretty tall. Yeah, this one's pretty tall.
Got nervous. Should work. Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Got an itchy web finger.
Let's try it.
Yo, Spider-Man, we don't need you in this city. We got enough problems as it is.
There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
Got it. Alright, what's left? What is left to do? Okay. Those are all completed. This one's completed. That one's completed. Those are completed. Oh, we got an incomplete one here. The data chain. I think the data chain's the last one. Alright, let's go for the data chain. Might as well. It's on the way downtown anyway. Okay, they said there's an Easter egg here. I'm curious if it's here now. Alright, Radio City Music Hall welcomes Broflakes tickets on sale live. I don't know what Broflakes are. Broflakes live, November 22nd. I was told there was something else that was supposed to be shown on this marquee.
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
I was told there was going to be something else on the marquee here.
Okay?
Yes. Is there maybe a box office or something?
Remember when
No, it just says
Spider-Man had a
Broflakes.
sidekick? The Black Cat, a curvaceous young lady in leather. Not the kind you'd bring home to mother. Then, it turned out she was a thief. Big shock, right? Well, I hear she's back. And let me make a prediction. Spider-Man's going to give her a second chance. Is it because he's naive? A thief himself? Or is he just thinking with his web shooters? Spider-Man, I know you're listening, so let me issue a warning now. As the old saying goes, lie down with cats, get up with fleas.
I've never heard that say.
My intern is yammering in my ear again. It's dogs? I thought it was cats. It doesn't matter. The metaphor still applies. Dogs, cats. Go away, Jared.
Jared gets no respect. Poor Jared, the intern. Alright. I think this is the last accessible research station we got. What do we got? What do we got for this one? Data backup. Something that nobody I deal with does. I have many clients at IT.
So this station collects overflow data from all the others. Yeah, God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly, or everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data. But I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there. Fast.
Alright, let's do this.
The receiver's easy to find. Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it. Just have to keep doing that. What's taking up all that space on Harry's servers? Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations.
Oh. Interesting. I wonder if that's ever going to get touched upon.
Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased.
But yeah, your normal backups are triggered. They can be programmed basically. It's like, look, you're going to keep getting backups until the drive fills up and runs out of space. Once it gets filled up out of space, your backups will simply just delete your old backups and then trigger new ones. However, if you've got large amounts of data, you know, sometimes you have drives that can only fit one or two backups at a point. And I can tell you this from experience, that your backups will fail if you have a drive that's insufficient, whether it's networked or local or whatever. If your drive is insufficient size-wise, the backup will simply just be rejected. It may not even tell you the backup is not being performed if you don't know what you're looking at. But I've had plenty of clients who thought they had backups, or thought they could make backups or get backups.
I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry.
And when I checked it, I'm like, no, this backup drive is blank. And they're like, that shouldn't be possible.
Looks good.
I turned on the backup utility myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. And it's telling me insufficient space. Backup not performed because insufficient space.
Let's see.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I know Steve Jobs meant well when he felt that computers were for everybody or should be for everybody. But computers should not be for everybody.
Good. Looks good.
Got it. And that'll do it.
It's working.
Except for that low-res building right there.
Everything's stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
Oh, and by the way, if you own a Mac, and by Mac I mean a new one, like one that was made this year, or released this year, I should say, if you don't have a backup, there is no option for data recovery. All Mac data should be backed up to an external drive or to the cloud. That's your decision what you'd rather do. Honestly, I would tell you get external backup, get external backup space. But, that's just me. Okay. I got a couple of options right now. What do you say we do the, Alright, this is what we're going to do. We still haven't got anybody going on here yet. And I don't want to continue the story unless I get one of my regular viewers in. And I really don't want to do the side missions, but we're kind of running out of stuff to do in the city. So we've got one more research station to do. We've got a Fisk hideout. We've got a side mission. I don't want to do the side mission right now for obvious reasons. I'd like a person here for that. But I will do the Fisk hideout and I will do the research station. But for right now, I want to take a quick break.